Hey guys, Terry here. Hey, I have missed 3 months from the SheetLoad of Cards. I missed September, October, November. So this video is going to be a catch-up video of all three of those. So here it is, mid-November. We've had a crazy, September was busy. We had a new little grandson arrive. October was busy. My mom came up from Florida. And then I don't know what happened in November. The days are just going by too quickly. So I've been doing it for 2 years pretty consistently. So I want to do this catch up. So for September, this one was interesting because it was a 5x7 card, which I had not made that size before. So I was a little nervous about making a 5x7. I thought it sounded complicated. But in the end, it turned out really nicely. So if you're not familiar with SheetLoad of Cards, this is where Crafty Owl gives us a recipe each month, and then we can follow it, and it goes pretty quickly. So she's got all of the things that you need to pull together. So in this case, I pulled together two 12x12 pieces, and I think this was Stampin' Up! Paper. It has these light bulbs on it, and then this little sweater looking paper. And then I changed mine up a little bit, which she encourages. She had a little oval, a little circle cut in half there, and I just decided to do my whole circle. This stamp here is a Gina K Designs. This is her Christmas wreath builder stamp set that I've had for years. I love these stamps because it's got warm winter wishes, Merry Christmas to you, and then the one that I used on here, Joy to the World. So I think it turned out really cute. I added a couple other layers. When I put my blue on top of the white here, it just needed a little something else, so I added the red. And then same with this one, I put a red behind this sentiment. So just love how this turned out. And then I did learn that doing a 5x7 card isn't that bad. I mean, it takes an 8.5x11 piece. You trim it down to 10x7, and then you cut that or score that and fold it in half, and it makes about 5x7. So it's a pretty substantial sized card. I think it's more like what you'd find, you know, at Hallmark. So if you did have a lot to write in there, maybe you want to catch up with family over the holidays, this would be a really good size. You get one card out of a 8.5x11 sheet, and then you've got some scraps for sentiments and stuff. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. It surprised me. So that was September. And then in October, she had this design, which is just too cute. It looks very complicated, but it's not. This piece is actually part of this piece, and then you assemble it. You assemble these two, this printed cardstock on top of that solid cardstock, and then you simply cut it at the 1 inch and then put this piece over here. So let me show you how it turned out. These are my cards here. Now this time it called for two 12x12 pieces, and I think again this is Stampin' Up! I love that I can pull stuff out of my stash to make these cards. And when I was assembling these, I really didn't like how the stockings with the puppies and kittens looked chopped up. I didn't like that. So I used all my pieces as the stockings in the back, and then this little sweater look on the front. But depending on your cardstock, you could have a variety, because you could flip over your pieces and use the coordinating pieces on that side. And then look at this label. This was cut with an old die set. I think I bought this at Archivers when Archivers was having their big sale at the end. So I used this little 2x2 square piece, and it made this little lacy label. So I love how that turned out. And then this is that Gina K stamp again. So love that. So this set here is called Nesting Lace Squares, and it is the new company is, well, there's a company it looked like it was over in Europe somewhere that was called Lifestyle Crafts, but it is made by Quick Cuts. So I'll have a link on my website to this product here, because I forgot that I had this, so it was a good excuse to pull that out and make those little labels. So love how the October one turned out. Isn't that cute? So of course I've been making Christmas cards with all these so that I can send out my Christmas cards. Okay, so finally caught up to November. November had an interesting one. This was made with 4 6x6 pattern pieces, and it was on the diagonal, and I just didn't know if I liked that or not. I'm a straight, organized, so I didn't know how I liked that. So I thought, okay, let me cut the pieces and see how it comes together. And it turned out so cute. So I used 2 pattern pieces of paper. This is from Photoplay. So this was a 6x6 pad by Photoplay, and it was gnomes for the holidays. And then I used my Stampendous. I've got 2 stamps in here, but this one is Cocoa Gnome. So he's got a little cup of hot cocoa. So I chose to color this one with blues and greens. And then I cut this with my brother's Scan and Cut. So I stamped out 8 of the little gnomes, and I used my Misty to stamp it. And I also did the clear embossing. I don't know if you could tell that he's shiny, but I did the clear embossing there on the ink. And then used my Scan and Cut to cut those out, and it cut really well. So love that one. That one's the blue one, and then this is the red one. Aren't they cute? So this one I colored with red and green. I think they turned out so cute. So that was November. So now I've got, let's see, 16. I've got 17 Christmas cards from all this. So I feel very caught up. So in a couple weeks it'll be the December one, and I'll get back on track. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.